Hey guys, welcome back. So today I am going to be doing this delicious, festive, dramatic look for you guys. I really love this. I love the way it turned out. I think it's really pretty. I give you guys two lip options. I give you more of a pinky nude lip, and then I give you guys this bad boy. I personally really like the way this color looks with the entire look. It's more dramatic. So I have been doing more of your subtle holiday looks, and I think this one is like bam in your face. So if you want to see how I got this look, stick around. All right guys, so the first thing I am going to do is I'm going to take this Strobe Cream Hydrant Luminix. It's Strobe Cream by MAC, but this one is in Gold Light. And I like Strobe Cream. I've used it. I have it in my kit. But I wasn't going to get any of the new colors until my friend Jess got it. She got the silver one, and it looked really pretty. So I'm just gonna work this into my skin. And already you can see that it just gives you like a really pretty luminescent finish. All right, so now that I have my glowy skin, I'm gonna take my Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I am going to use this on my eyelids. You guys know the routine. So today's look is going to be different. I was actually playing with makeup yesterday, and I came across just a combination that I really loved. So I thought I was gonna do that today. I was inspired to do something different, but I can't find my pigments. I have a ton of pigments and glitters, and I can't find them. And I've kind of moved my things around, but they're not anywhere to be found. So I'm gonna take just a fluffy brush, and I'm going to take my Visor palette. I have been loving this guy. And I'm gonna take this shade here just to set my primer. I'm actually gonna be meeting with my friend Manny because my laptop got a virus. So I had a video that I was supposed to have up for you guys on Monday, which is tomorrow, and that's the 12th of December. And it's probably not going up on time. And my birthday's the 13th, and I was hoping to have something up then, like even a little giveaway for you guys, just to celebrate me birthday. But I don't know when I'll be able to put stuff up, so bear with me, and we will make up the time that we're losing. All right, so the two colors I'm going to be using, they're Anastasia colors. And actually I'm going to throw a third color in this mix. I'm going to take Aubergine. I'm going to use this on my outer corner. For the inner, or basically your lid, I'm going to be using Truffle Glitter, which is this really pretty metallic olivey green color. And then for my crease, I'm going to be using Red Earth, which is just a really pretty mauvey brown. And I'm going to add a little bit of, these are all Anastasia colors by the way, Sienna, just to add a little bit of warmth. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this MAC 286, and I'm going to take Sienna. I'm going to use this color just very sparingly in the crease, which is why I'm using this brush, because it literally does the minimal in terms of adding color, but it blends out beautifully. All right guys, now I'm going to take Aubergine, which is that purpley plum tone. I love this shade. And I'm using a MAC 217, and I'm just going to start placing this on the outer corner. And then when I do this, I literally like to have my eyelid open, just so that the placement stays on the outer corner and not so much into the crease. And I do a little bit of back and forth motion, but also patting, because I want that color to be super pigmented. So now I'm going to take Red Earth and that same 286 brush by MAC, and I'm going to just take this up slightly into the crease. And as you guys can see, it just adds a little bit more of definition, and the shade changes so it looks more purpley than like a warm brown. And I'm gonna bring this in further into the inner corner, just so that it's slightly more dramatic. I'm going to start placing the truffle glitter on the inner corner of my eyes. I'm gonna use my finger. Typically I would use a MAC 239, but today I am going to use my finger.
I love this color.
I'm gonna take whatever's left on my finger and just lightly run it closer to the crease. I'm gonna go back in with that blending brush. There's nothing on there, and I'm just going to blend all of this together. It's okay if there's a little bit of sparkle in the crease. I actually kind of like that. I feel like it just gives a little bit more of like a pop to the look. But if you're one of those people that you just like to keep your shimmers strictly on your lid, then I would just take a brush and just cautiously go around it. I'm gonna go back in with my 217 and aubergine, and I'm just going to deepen the outer corner. I'm gonna take this Makeup Forever 214 brush. It's just this really tiny pointed detail brush, and I'm going to take aubergine and just run this on the outer corner. And I'm going to take the truffle glitter and add it to the inner corner. I'm also going to connect the outer corner with the inner corner, or the outer top corner with the bottom, just so that it is more of a rounded look. And I'm just blending. I'm going to take the same brush with truffle glitter, and I'm just going to pop that in the inner corner. So before we continue to work on the eyes, I like to just kind of see what the foundation and eyebrows look like, and then I build up just based on what I have. So I'm going to take this Korres concealer. This is in the shade Light, and it's more like a peachy color, so I'm going to use this today as my corrector. And then don't worry about anything that you kind of remove. We'll just go back and touch it up. So I'm using different brushes today because I don't want to say I'm a creature of habit, but when I love something, like, that's what I use. So like, I know you guys probably see me using the same things, but that's an indicator that they're things that I genuinely love. And I had to wash my brushes. Like, my brushes were so filthy, and I just got into this mood yesterday and I cleaned them all. So like 80% of my brushes are being cleaned or drying right now, and I have all this stuff in front of me. I'm like, what am I gonna use? I'm gonna take a beauty blender and I'm just going to blend this out. All right, so for my foundation, I'm gonna be using the Hourglass Hyaluronic Skin Tint Broad Spectrum SPF 15. It's the Illusion, and the shade I'm wearing is beige. So I'm just going to pop that in the back of my hand and then apply it with my beauty blender. Actually, I'm gonna put it on my face, and then I'll blend it out. All right, so now we're gonna blend this bad boy out with my beauty blender. All right, guys, for my concealer, I'm gonna be using Shape Tape by Tarte, and this is a color Tan. I'm going to take a clean blending brush and I'm just going to blend the crease just so it looks softer. I'm going to take another fluffy brush. This is by Real Techniques, and I'm just going to take this really light shade from the Visart palette, and I'm going to take that right under the brow. I'm going to go back in with that truffle glitter, and I'm just going to deepen this shade so that we don't lose it in all the blending that we're doing. So I'm gonna take that same fluffy brush that we used originally, and I'm gonna take sienna again, and then just lightly buff around the edges. You always wanna make sure that you're really blending these edges out. Like, I think that's where a lot of people fall short with their eyeshadow. It's like you kind of give up on the blending, but the more you blend, the smoother it looks and the more polished your look is. So I just like to always go back and blend, and all I did was I took a little bit of that warmer brown and I'm just running that along the edges of the crease. All right guys, so I'm gonna put on my eyebrows and some mascara and I'll be right back. All right guys, for my brows I use my Hourglass Arch Brow in Arch Brow Pencil? Is that what it's called? Brow Sculpting Pencil in Dark Brunette. And I'm gonna take Marc Jacobs eyeliner in just a black shade. I'm gonna use that on my lower and also on my top waterline. I'm gonna go back and take a little bit of aubergine again and just really make sure that that outer corner is nice and rich and that we're not losing it. All right guys, so I'm going to be using House of Lashes Iconic Minis. That's what this looks like. And this is the first time I use lashes in a tutorial. I'm also gonna be using their glue in black. I typically don't wear lashes. I'll wear lashes to like a special event, but for everyday use or just random occasions, no. Typically mascara does a trick for me. I have pretty full long lashes, so a few coats of mascara makes it look like I have on falsies already. So all I'm doing is I'm kind of like breaking the band in. So I'm wrapping it around a brush because this band is pretty intense. So you want to make sure that it's flexible, and you can even do this just to kind of loosen it up a little bit. It'll definitely help with the application. So now I'm just going to measure these guys and make sure I like the fit. Pretty happy with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the glue and I'm going to do a really thin and even layer of the glue on the actual band. And you want to do a thin layer because it'll dry faster. And you want it to get tacky before you apply it on the lash. And I like to really make sure that the corners are really coated because that's where you start to see the lash come undone. I like to just give them a little bit of a shake. And even as they're kind of drying, I like to just kind of bend them around just to make sure that the lash has a natural curve to it and isn't stiff. All right, so I hold my lashes from the center and then I just drop them. And I like the center to be the first thing that kind of sticks. And then I just tuck my corners in. So that's what one lash looks like. These are pretty intense. And this glue is like difficult to get off of. So this is my new favorite glue, especially for weddings because this bad boy just doesn't move. You could definitely pick a pair of lashes that's a little bit more natural, but I figured we're gonna do lashes and we're gonna go a little crazy with it. So again, we're gonna do the same thing. Once you have your lash on, I just kind of like to push the band just to make sure that they're nicely applied. So yeah, that's what this is looking like. If you have a natural, like your own lashes are full and long You don't want to apply mascara before you apply your false lashes, because then your lashes will push that band up and it'll be difficult to really get your lash to stick. If you have, you know, maybe lashes like mine that kind of droop down a little bit, I like to do mascara first and then pop them on top, because I don't get any interference with my own lashes. If you have very thin or very short lashes, you can do whatever you want. Like, you're pretty much set. It's just if you have a longer curly full lash naturally, that will just give you a little bit of resistance when you're trying to pop that lash on. So just a little tip. All right, I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and my beauty blender, and I'm just going to set my makeup. It's a little too dewy for my liking. All right guys, I'm gonna let that powder sit for a little bit. I'm taking a little bit of red earth and I'm just going to run that in the crease again. You guys know I just have to blend. I don't know what it is, but I'd rather overblend and add than to look a hot mess. For my face, just to add some warmth, I'm gonna add Laguna, and I'm using my wonderful Becca brush, and I'm just going to use this to contour a little bit. I'm also going to take this and just run it down the edges of my nose. For my blush, I'm going to be using Warm Soul by MAC and my NARS brush. I'm just going to dust this powder. For my highlight today, I'm going to be using Bobbi Brown Afternoon Glow. This is what it looks like. And I'm just taking this Makeup Forever 140 brush. I love this highlighter. I'm gonna bring that in just right under my eye, bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow. Alright guys, for my lips, I'm going to be using Marc Jacobs Primrose Lip Pencil and one of their new lip creams in Shush Blush. I actually was sent this by influencer, so I was really excited. I've never tried any of the lip liners. I'm sure they're just as amazing as the liners, but let's give this a go. This liner alone is whoa, just it's magical. So absolutely love that. And now time for the lip cream. All right guys, so this is one version. I'm gonna give you another lip option because while this is pretty, I feel like I want something, I don't know, a little bit different, but this is final look number one. Second lip option is Voodoo Spice by Buxom. All right guys, and I'm gonna take Viva Glam Rihanna 2 and just pop a little bit of that in the center. And this is the final look with your second lip option if you wanted something that's a little bit bolder, which I think I like this more than the nude option. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed this dramatic holiday look. I think this one definitely is fun. It's really pretty, it's different, and I mean, come on now, you still got that glitter. So it definitely screams holiday. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know if you have any suggestions. Bye.